Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your tarot reading on the Astroflower channel for the week from the 31st of January through to the 6th of February. So this is a new channel. If you don't know much about the Astroflower, there are links in the description below to books, but also to introductory videos, which will help you to understand the petal system that we have here and how the elements and the qualities intermingle with one another in order to create the reality that we all live. So go down in there and explore. We also have our sister channel, which is called Cymatic TV, which is all to do with energy. So we do weekly energy updates where we dowse ley lines or energy lines and get the message from the earth and from the sun and from the planets and see how it's playing with our chakras and our aura. So that'll help you as well to give much greater nuance to the reading that we've got today, because you can combine it with the elements and sort of see how it's affecting you. Okay, so that's my housekeeping out the way, or my my blurb, as it were. So let's get straight onto your reading. This is going to we're going to be looking at the spiritual path and the material path. And seeing how your karmic missions are going to go this week, and see what's best things to sort of join in with and what to leave alone, maybe, so this is all sort of advice. None of this, at the end of the day, the most important person in all of this is you. So make sure you do live life. Okay, let's just pick out some cards. Let's see what's going on. It's all about love for you this year. I don't know if you saw your 2022 reading, but it's definitely all about that. So this week here, it's shaping up on the spiritual front to be very interesting, and also on the material front. So, you're moving into your summer. It's really looking nice, actually, for you, Scorpio. These are good cards. These are good cards, Scorpio. Very similar sort of situations here, but which goes in hand with your Astroflower reading, which you can find on our channel, which goes into all the elements and stuff like that, and talked about that sort of journey that you've got to be going on and stuff like that. Just two more cards to brick out here. This is a real water shedding week, I think. A very interesting reading. Really nice, Scorpio. So let's go through it then. Yeah. Okay. So we have in petal 1, Ace of Cups. The universe is trying to encourage a journey within your karmic path of one of love, basically. Certainly of loving your life. Doesn't necessarily mean love with another person. This could also mean love with your family and your community and stuff like that, and also loving what you're actually doing in life. So, and how you're involved in it emotionally. It could be just sort of pastimes you do as well. You might discover something that you actually love doing. You've never thought about sort of canoeing, and you go canoeing and it's absolutely amazing. Or freshwater swimming. That's amazing. Freshwater swimming, it's down rivers and stuff like that. It's absolutely lovely. But anyway, on your karmic path, you have the Hangman. So your role this week on the spiritual sort of front is to look at things with a different perspective. Just look at life a little bit differently. Make sure your reaction to certain things are a bit different. Try and explore the different avenues of life. Because apparently your guides, and this is where this subconscious level, the super subconscious level on petal 6, they're trying to create the victory for you. And that's all around you at the moment. And just above that, you have petal 8, which is where your subconscious, where your guides are sort of helping you on the, like the devil and the angel sitting on your shoulders in the old cartoons and stuff like that. And what it's sort of saying to you is saying, with that victory that looks like it's coming around the corner, be prepared to bring in your harvest. It could be you've got to make a move. You got to make a move. You got to put yourself out there. I think I said this in your Astroflower reading, according to your elements and stuff like that. It's very much similar to this. So you had this aspect of just going down the beach because that's what you want to enjoy. You want to experience that. Maybe a little bit, off the beaten track for you, or going up the mountains and stuff like that, and inviting people around you that you appreciate. Say, like, I'm thinking I'm going to the beach. I don't suppose you want to come. You create that pleasure for yourself. Therefore, you can create that pleasure for everybody else around you. And that's the beauty of it. So, it seems like you're going to understand it. I think that is the victory. And it's going to give you a lot of social kudos. You know what I mean? This week. That's what it looks like. And you should be able to reap what your benefits of how to explore it even further. So, let's have a look on the material side of life. So, the universe here has got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about sort of working together. So they're trying to build in your world on your material front. So this is about your job, your business, your projects, your house, stuff like that. Sort of get involved with other people, because other people have strengths that you may not have, and you will have strengths that they will not have. And this is the new paradigm. It's actually playing to each other's strengths through your own weaknesses. So then, therefore, you can stand in your own power when you're supposed to, And your karmic path is here. It's about a celebration. It could be a marriage, Could be a marriage, or at least a proposal of marriage, because that could play into that sort of spiritual side of things. But it's definitely going for a celebration, going through a portal, so going from one dimension to another of your being. And that's what seems to be your karmic path. And it's judgment on this side here. So judgment is, obviously judgment. But it's also a liberation. So when you decided to do something, when you've finally decided to go down that beach and ask that certain person to go down the beach, or those collective of people to go down the beach, you might realise that actually, you've got even more in common with someone that you might not have known as well before. And that might be that whole sort of thing of looking at life through a different perspective. So once you make that judgment, you're going to realise that there's loads of possibilities. And I think it's going to free up your spirit and stuff like that. And then on your subconscious, so that's how your guides are trying to help you there to sort of like, just be clear about your judgments of what you're actually enjoying in your physical world. And your subconscious level, they're sort of asking you to be strong, be consistent, or and you can do this. Scorpio, you're really good at this as well, you know what I mean? You can really stand in your power. When you do something, you do something. And although you're a water sign with air at your base, there's that earth coming in from Capricorn on this side here, and then you've got that mutable energy coming in, earth coming in from Virgo as well. So it's you're a sign that likes things to be concrete and solid. But this discovery on this both sides is going to lead to it's going to go through a moment of you're going to lead to a new journey. And it seems like within your spirit you've been planning this journey for a long time. So it looks like the arrival of this week here of a wish or a karmic mission in your life that you've been working on for a long time. Results of a project for the long one. So let's just clarify. Let's just connect these three here on your karmic path, on your mission front, on your spiritual front. And we're going to connect the karmic path on your material front as well on this side here. And then we'll connect your reality as it's going through at the moment. So let's just see what's going on here. So it's pointing more and more towards some sort of like moving into a joint house, or moving in with someone, or getting involved in a community and stuff like that. And it's so getting a bit extreme, getting real passionate about something. The devil's usually to do with sort of like addiction and stuff like that. But also it's, before the addiction comes into play, and you can obviously track that through your life. But before that addiction comes into play, there's got to be that first moment of kind of going, I really like that. You could be addicted to jazz music, for example. But remember back to that first song you heard, that jazz song. I like jazz. First song you heard, and you just kind of think, yeah. And that's that whole sort of like that Capricorn devil energy. And it's coming in nicely because it's coming in underneath the Capricorn energy that runs through you. Five of Pentacles, that's probably more this sort of risk involved for your side of, sometimes you've got to invest in things that you may not see the returns on, and lost leaders. And that is good, learning how to lose in order to gain more. So if you invest in someone and you say to someone, hey, do you want to come down the beach? And they say, no, I don't like the beach. Now you know. Do you know what I mean? You're not wasting your time in the future. You're not going to ask that person to the beach again. So it could sort the chaff from the wheat, which could help with the Three of Pentacles of working together or being with other people, So let's have a look on the material side of life. Page of Swords, learning quickly and keeping your balance. So a lot of ideas coming in, very inspirational sort of times. And you've got the Knight of Wands, which is on the Four of Wands, and she's got 3 wands there, but she's also got the drum that's kicking to a new beat, and you're going into 4 wands there. I think this is a real start of a journey. It's brewing up inside your karmic path on the material front. Could be a job offer. Could be literally moving region or area in order to get that job. And you've got the Three of Cups on with the Three of Pentacles as well. So it's combining it all together and making those pure good judgments for your life. That's really good, Scorpio. Looks like it's going to be a really good week for you guys. Really good week. I do wish the best for you. So this is clarifying the reality that is in front of us. So you've got the Moon card. So it's hidden energies, as it were. But this is because you're starting a new path by the looks of things. And obviously when you start something, you can have ideas of how it's going to go, but you're not going to know. But the thing is, and normally for Scorpio, this would sort of hold you back a bit in the past. And looking at your Astroflower reading, which I did this week for the beginning part of Aquarius, it's not that's on the cards. You've got to take, I think it's you're not big risk takers, and that's understandable, but maybe there is a little bit of a risk to play with that sort of devil card in there. New journey again, so learning again. You've got the Page of Wands underneath it, so you've got those ideas coming through, and it's going to be starting and bringing the ideas together on your physical karmic path. So on your material path, could well be a new job, or an apprenticeship, or new direction, basically. There's been a lot of planning that's been going on. And it's going to go quickly. It's going to come quickly. It's going to be like something that turns up that sort of says, I've got to go, got to go, got to do, got to do, got to do, got to go. So it looks like a really good week for you guys. Really good week for you guys. Oh, yeah, nice. I'm going to clarify that because I want to know what the planning was all about. I think it's tied to that moon. So I'm just going to pull 2 cards on there to sort of connect those two. Yeah, maybe this is it. You got to worry about carrying too much. If you try too much, sometimes it's easier to sort of say, allow the universe to carry your weight. That whole idea of saying you're walking down the beach, you call to God in order for God to help you. And, you continue going down the beach, you look back and there's only one set of prints behind you, footprints behind you. And you sort of say, God, where were you? I thought you were walking beside me. God turns around and sort of says, I was carrying you. It's that sort of thing. And you've got to allow the universe to carry you, and help you out. It's sometimes a little bit difficult for Scorpio to do that, to accept that people love you and want to help you. You know what I mean? So, really good reading for you, Scorpio. Absolutely brilliant. Be interesting to see how this plays out with the elements on Cymatic TV and all of that. And the next Astroflower reading, which is comes out on the 5th at the end of this week. At the end of the week that we're reading here. So, don't forget, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe and click that bell so you get the notifications. If you did like it, click the like. It helps us out. We're a new channel. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.